Cold weather isn't stopping work on the new Vikings stadium. That project has not missed a beat since cold weather invaded the area much earlier than normal this year. Mortenson Construction actually added 10% to its workforce because of the cold. Those workers build enclosures to actually keep the cold away from the other workers. Reg Chapman's live at the construction site right now. Interesting, Reg.
It really is, Frank, and I tell you, it's hard to believe that 11 months ago the Vikings were actually playing a game on this site where the Metrodome used to be. But if you look around, you can see all the progress being made on the new stadium, progress that basically cold weather can't stop. Snow, ice, and cold temperatures are not enough to stop workers at the new Vikings Stadium construction site from making deadlines.
I mean, it's what we do, right? We're from here, we live here, we understand it.
Dave Mansell is Mortenson Construction's general superintendent for the project. He says when it gets really cold, his team moves to an enclosed space.
We have some of the stuff below the main concourse where we've got enclosure, and we're actually temporary heating some areas where we're working on interior finishing stuff. So we'll heat those up and keep them warm all winter.
Mansell says the colder weather makes it harder for them to do their job, so his team actually works longer hours when it gets cold. In by 7 a.m., out by 10 p.m., these workers know how to dress to get the job done.
I got an Under Armour base layer, a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, and a sweatshirt, and then my coat.
The higher up you go, the windier and colder it gets.
It gets difficult. Hardest part is keeping your hands and feet warm.
Mortenson's additional workers also built warming houses where his team can eat lunch or hang up wet clothes. They also have to make sure all the concrete used is kept at a certain temperature.
We use hot water, we use admixtures in the concrete that keeps it from freezing. We build temporary enclosures, we use Tioga heaters, local owned firm here that we temporary heat underneath of it to keep it warm.
There are cutoffs, times when it's too cold for this type of work.
Ironworkers is 10 below zero, carpenters is 20 below, 25 below wind chill, 15 below for ironworkers. They're always up high, you know.
Now, these construction workers go through lots of cold weather training and education, and Mortenson also has lots of supervisors here on site watching them to make sure the cold doesn't get the best of the crews.
Yeah, those guys are tough because those are low temperatures, Reg. What do they do about all the ice and snow? Do they have a crew to shovel or to salt everything there?
Actually, they do, Frank, because they can't put salt on the concrete because it really messes it up. There's a lot of shoveling going on, and they use a lot of sand. They actually have crews that take the snow off-site, and the good news is Mortenson has had no accidents since they began construction 11 months ago.
Yeah, that's good. Let's hope it stays that way. Thanks for the insight, Reg.